Hi, Dr. Ken Lewis here. I wanted to share with you just an update on something about Noah and the rapture. You read in Matthew chapter 24, verse 37, I believe it is, whereas in the days of Noah, so shall it be in the coming of the Son of Man. People be marrying and giving in marriage and partying and having banquets and going on with their life, and then all of a sudden, Jesus comes. Did you know that Noah and the ark was a picture of the rapture? You remember while Noah was building the ark, what was he doing? He was preaching to this violent society that was wicked, perhaps more wicked than what our society in America is today. And it's a pretty wicked society here today. Everything goes on, sexual immorality and killings and kidnappings, you name it, rebellion against authority. Well, that was going on in Noah's day. And during those 120 years he was building the ark, God called him to preach. And he preached righteousness. The Bible calls him a preacher of righteousness. He was preaching against his society in that day, telling them that judgment was going to come. And they didn't believe him. Just like people today turn their back and they don't believe it. They don't want to serve God. They don't want to follow God. They want to continue on in their sinful ways. Much like Israel was in the wilderness, they worshiped their idols of other lands, and no matter what God did to them, they just seemed to go back to that same cesspool of sin. Well, coming back to the rapture. The rapture, we believe the church will be caught up before the tribulation period, which is a time of judgment on the earth. A period of about 7 years, and the last 3.5 are considered the Great Tribulation. Now, let's get back to comparing that. The rapture, Jesus comes in the air, and he takes his church to heaven. Takes them out of this world, and then what happens? Judgment comes on the earth. Terrible judgment like the world has never seen. Well, back in Noah's day, they were going to face a judgment unlike what they had seen, where every person on the earth was going to be killed and drowned in the flood. And that's what happened. God called Noah and his family into the ark after he got it built. Notice now in the scripture it hadn't rained yet. Noah was a great man of faith. His family followed his leadership. He was on the ark, and then the rain started coming, and what happened? Judgment fell. You see the picture? During the church age, we preach the gospel, and we preach the gospel to people in our nation or around the world. And then Jesus comes and calls us home to be with him. The trumpet sounds. And then judgment falls on the face of the earth. Terrible judgment. Same thing happened in Noah's day. So the ark and Noah being in the ark is a picture of the rapture, as they were caught up above, floating on the waters above the earth. The waters covered the earth all over. It was a universal flood, and the people on the earth all were destroyed. So I wanted to point that out to you. See, God's been showing us pictures from the book of Genesis chapter 1 all the way through the book of Revelation chapter 22. Well, join us every Sunday morning, would you, as we study the book of Revelation right now together. But keep in mind that the next event to take place on this earth is the catching away of the church. It's called the rapture. It's a Latin term. The Greek word means to be caught up. And Noah and the ark are a picture of that. God bless you.